Today I want to share 14 signs he loves you. And I want to share these signs because I want you to be 100% certain that the man you either started dating or the man that you're already in a relationship with really loves you and that he's admiring you and that he's totally obsessed with you. And the first sign is that he wants to give you more than he takes. And this can be different things. For a man, when he's really in love with a woman, he wants to give. There's been several studies that prove that men gain satisfaction from being the providers and the protectors for the woman that they are in love with. And that doesn't mean that he throws money at you. That's not what I mean. When it comes to giving, it can have so many different phases. He can, for example, give you small physical gifts. He can give you gifts that are very emotional. He can show you physical or emotional affection. And he can also give you pleasure by pleasing you in the bedroom, by pleasing you in an emotional way. It can have so many different phases. But whenever he tries to make an effort to make you feel good, to give his love to you, this means that he really loves you. And when he tries his best to get along with your parents and with your friends, this is a big sign that a man really loves you. Because when a man is not really interested in a relationship, when he thinks to himself, I want to have a casual relationship with her, but I'm not really that into her, I'm not really in love with her, so I won't meet her friends, I won't meet her family, no stress for me. That's what a lot of guys think who are only looking for hookups or for casual relationships. But when it comes to a man who wants a serious relationship with you, who wants to be loyal to you, and who sees himself living an amazing life in the future with you, then he wants to do everything in his power to get along with your friends and with your family. Why? Because he knows that these people are part of your social circle. They are part of your life, and he wants to be a part of this life. And that's why he tries so hard to get along with your mom, to get along with your dad, and he might even try so hard to get along with this one friend of yours who's really, really complicated. But he tries everything in his power to make her like you. And if he does that, then you can be sure that he loves you. And what if he wants to be part of your life, even though he might not like the same hobbies as you? This is also a clear sign that he loves you. And now that I'm talking about this, I have to think back to my very first relationship. And my very first girlfriend, she was totally into horses. She had 3 horses, a couple of ponies, and her family was really involved in all this horse riding stuff. And I had no interest in horses at all. I have to be honest, up till this day, I don't have any interest in horses. But back then, I was kind of traumatized because as a child I had this experience where we went to this place where you could ride ponies, and this one pony kicked my mom. And I still remembered this as a teenager when I started to date her, and I was so scared. It's really stupid now that I think about it, but it's also kind of funny. And I was so scared of riding a horse, and my girlfriend was riding this tall and really handsome horse. And she gave me this small pony, and I was riding next to her with this pony, and I was so scared sitting on this pony, even though the pony was only half the size of the horse that my girlfriend was riding. And if I would have filmed that, I think it would be an amazing comedy clip. But anyway, I just thought about that. But yes, back then I was so in love with her that I said, okay, I'm scared of that, but I will do it anyway. I will show her that I like the same things. But that was the only and also the last time that I sat on a horse. And maybe that's why the relationship failed, I don't know. But yes, if he wants to be a part of your life, even though he might not like your hobbies, then he really loves you. And if he sends you I miss you texts, or if he just tells you, hey, I missed you yesterday, I often miss you. If he does that, this means that he really loves you. And I know that you want to be absolutely certain that he actually misses you and that he misses you every second of the day. If you want to be certain about that, then you have to create these emotions inside of him, and I mean really, really deep inside of him. And if you want to do that, you have to click on the link in the description to get your free copy of the Attraction Triggers ebook. Yes, it's completely free, and in this ebook you'll discover the predictable pattern that makes men fall in love with you so fast and so intensely that the man of your dreams, the man you use this pattern on, will fall in love with you immediately. check out the link in the description and get this ebook for free. I promise you that he will fall in love with you. And if he watches romantic comedy movies with you, let's be honest, this is maybe something that you don't want to hear, but hey, as always, I give you the truth and nothing but the truth. Men don't like romantic comedy movies. I've spoken to so many men on this earth about it, and none of them, not even on Mars, also the men on Mars don't like it. When I'm in love with a girl and she's into these romantic comedy movies, I mean, my girlfriend, she likes them sometimes, and I'm like, yeah, okay, let's watch them. Of course, I enjoy snuggling up to her, I enjoy cuddling with her, I enjoy kissing her and doing other things after the movie is finished, but I don't enjoy the movie, I have to be honest. But when he does that for you, when he actually comes up with the idea, hey, let's watch this romantic comedy movie with Owen Wilson and Ben Stiller, haha. If he does this, oh, he totally loves you, because otherwise he would never ever in a million years do that. And please, in case you don't like these movies, tell him, let him know, because he for sure doesn't like them. And if he takes care of you better than any doctor or any nurse could possibly do when you're not feeling well or when you're sick, if he does that, then he really loves you, because it's in our biology that we want to take care of the woman we're in love with. And if he takes you to the doctor, if he goes to the pharmacy and buys medicine for you, if he stays by your side while you're lying sick in bed, if he does all these things, and if he even tries to cook something for you, even though he's so bad at cooking. I mean, I still remember when my girlfriend was sick, I think my soup was making her more sick than her sickness, but I tried my best. I'm a really bad chef. But anyway, I tried it because I wanted to make her feel better. And that's what the guy who loves you wants to do. And he says, oh, whenever he looks at you. And that's something I do with my girlfriend all the time. I look at her, and without even consciously realizing, I really think it happens subconsciously, I just say, oh, honey, oh, baby. I just say these things because whenever I look at her, it fills my heart with joy somehow, and I just have to express that. I can't really help it. And if he does that with you, if he looks at you, and he might verbalize it and say, oh, you're so cute, or he just has this look in his eyes, this means that he really loves you. Another clear sign that he loves you, and I mean really, really loves you, is when he makes time for you no matter what. When a man is in love with you, he will make time for you. He will cancel a meeting with the president. He will make time for you. He might be in a meeting, but if you say, hey, I really want to see you, I miss you, he will say, okay, I'll be home in 20 minutes. I take a quick shower and boom, I will be at your place. Or if you're already living with him together, he will say, okay, I'm going to push that pedal to the metal so that I'm home with you very, very soon. And one quick tip, if he really, really loves you, let him know that you want him to drive safely, because he will be so motivated to get home to you because he loves you so much and because he loves to spend time with you that he might miss 1 or 2 stop signs, and that might cost him his driver's license. And another sign that he really loves you is when he always brings you your favorite. And it can be your favorite anything, maybe your favorite flower, maybe your favorite meal from your favorite restaurant, or maybe your favorite kind of food in the supermarket. I mean, for example, not only guys do that, my girlfriend does that for me too. She sometimes shows up in my apartment with an avocado because she knows that I'm addicted to avocado. And the same is true for the man who loves you. He will show you by bringing you your favorite thing, whatever that thing might be, that he loves you. And he makes sure that you always have enough to eat. We are like cavemen. When it comes to that, men really are like cavemen. We think, woman in the cave, woman has to survive winter. That's somehow in our DNA. And that's why we always want to provide you with enough food and with shelter. And that's why he wants to make sure that you are not hungry. And that's why so many women are sometimes a little bit annoyed when their boyfriends always ask them, are you hungry? Are you hungry? Are you hungry? Are you hungry? Even though you might have told them a couple of minutes ago, no, I'm not hungry at all. Smile and know that he only does that because he really loves you. It's in his DNA. And if he appreciates more than just your appearance, that's also a clear sign that he loves you. I mean, hey, if he gives you a compliment about your appearance and he tells you how amazing you look, that's also great. But if a man really loves you, then there are other things that are at least equally important, if not more important for him than your appearance. So he might compliment your humor, he might compliment your intelligence, he might compliment and appreciate your creativity. If he gives you these type of compliments, that's a clear sign that he loves you. And if he continues to pursue you in the same way that he pursued you when you started dating, if he's still obsessed with you, if he still desires you, if he still wants you, if he still pursues you, even though you've already been dating for 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, maybe even 5 years, that's a sign that he loves you. Especially if you make him obsessed with you. And if you click on the link in the description and you get this amazing free ebook, you not only discover how you can make him fall in love with you, but you'll also discover how you can make him obsessed with you while he's falling in love with you. And this is a very powerful combination. So make sure that you click on the link in the description and download this free ebook today. And every time he shares his feelings with you, he turns it into a soap opera. Yes, man can be very dramatic when we're in love with a woman. He might get nervous, he might beat around the bush when he wants to tell you how much he loves you, or when he just wants to share his emotions with you in a general way. But for him it's a big deal because he has learned men don't show emotions, men don't cry. So that's why you need to have patience with him. But if he does that, if he tries to open up, if he wants to share his feelings with you, and he turns it into this big dramatic soap opera, then he loves you. And maybe you want to share something with me. Maybe you want to work with me because you want to know everything I know about men, which is a lot because I am one. And you want to know how you can make the man that you want commit to you, desire you, and how you can make sure that he will stay loyal to you. If you want that, I can highly recommend that you click on the second link in the description and inquire for your first Skype coaching session with me. I've helped so many women just like you to get and to keep the man of their dreams, and I know that I can help you too. And the last sign that he loves you is that he protects you because you are the woman he loves. And protection can have many different faces. For example, he might physically protect you by laying his arm around you and by holding you close while you're walking in the city. Or he can show you emotional protection by making sure that you can trust him and by communicating that he's always there for you. And these are all parts of the hero instinct because men want to live a meaningful life and men want to be appreciated for their efforts. And that's also one of the things, now I'm giving it already away, but that's one of the things, just one of them, that you will discover in the free ebook that you can get if you just click on the link in the description and download it for free. It's completely free and you will discover how you can make the man of your dreams fall in love with you and commit to you with simple patterns that you can always use on any man you want. And if you enjoyed watching this video, if you liked it, please give it a big thumbs up and leave a comment in the comment section below. Share your opinion, share your thoughts. I would love to hear from you. And I would love it even more if you would hit the subscribe button and smash that notification bell so that you get notified whenever I release a new video for you. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video.